Time is the currency of your life. So stop wasting it on social media, on Netflix, on people that are not deserving of your time. Because the time that you spend in all these distractions will be gone forever. It won't pay you any dividends as those activities are not investments but distractions. Good investments of your time are things that make you smarter, stronger, or richer in the long term. Things like exercise, eating healthy, educating yourself, or building businesses are good time investments. They often don't show immediate results, but they pay off in the long term. And those are habits that we should be after. Habits that make us better versions in the long term. And it is a skill that not many people have anymore. In a world of social media and instant gratification, people are not used anymore to think long term, to plan something long term. They are not used anymore to sacrifice something now so they can have more 10 years down the road. But it's this way of thinking that is absolutely crucial, because it affects each and every action that we take. And it affects every decision that we take. It starts with decisions that are as small as what do I eat today, up to decisions that change the course of our entire life. So this is why we have to be so careful with where we spend our time, because this determines where our focus goes, and where our focus goes will inevitably our energy go. And this ultimately forms the person that we become. So if you want to be successful in anything, you have to align your daily habits with your long-term goals. It's not just about dreaming big, but about building systems and routines that move you forward each and every day. Because small, consistent actions will compound over time. They may seem insignificant in the very moment, but they are what creates lasting change. Think about it. Every hour you spend learning a new skill, every minute you dedicate to improving your craft, and every second you invest in your health or relationship builds momentum. And yet so many of us trade that momentum for momentary pleasures. We scroll through social media, binge watch TV, or get lost in endless gossip. These activities may feel good in the moment, but they leave us empty in the long run. They leave us stuck in the same place we were last year or even worse. And here's the thing, every time you say yes to something unimportant, you say no to something that could truly transform your life. Because time is limited. Imagine you could look at your life as a balance sheet. Would you be proud of where you have invested your time? Or would you see it as wasted potential? It isn't about being perfect. It's not about never relaxing or never having fun. It's about being intentional. When you watch a movie or spend time with friends, do it because it enriches your life, not because you're escaping it. When you rest fully, knowing that it is part of your strategy to recharge and come back stronger. And you can start with this by asking yourself better questions. Questions like, what do I want my life to look like in 5 or 10 years? What actions today will move me closer to that vision? And what distractions are pulling me away from it? The answer to those questions might be uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Growth is not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to stretch you, to challenge you, to push you to your limits. That's where real change happens, outside of your comfort zone. And now let's talk about fear. Because fear is one of the biggest barriers to long-term thinking. We fear failure, rejection, or wasting time on something that might not work out. But let me tell you this. Failing while pursuing something meaningful is not wasted time. Every failure teaches you something, strengthens you, and prepares you for the next step. Wasting time is spending it on things that don't matter, things that don't align with your purpose. And the truth is, success is a byproduct of patience and persistence. It's waking up every day and choosing to move forward even when it's hard. Even when no one else sees the effort you're putting in. The world rewards those who play the long game. Not the ones who chase instant gratification, but the ones who are willing to sacrifice something now for something greater later. And here's the kicker, you don't have to be extraordinary to start. You just have to start. It's not about having everything figured out, it's about taking the first step and trusting the process. And over time, those steps will add up and they will compound into something you never thought possible. So stop waiting for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. Stop waiting for permission because you don't need it, and just start today. Make the decision to take control of your time, your focus, and ultimately your life. And remember this, the most valuable currency you have is not money or possessions, it's time. So spend it wisely because the time you invest today will determine the person you become tomorrow. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more empowering content.